there are plenty of cheap parcels of land for sale out there. I would like to learn how to find and structure a good deal. How do you pick a geographical area to start? Yeah, so I think, the geographical area, that's always a big question. And I do think it's good to underline one important thing here is that, there are other land strategies out there. There are guys out there that are teaching you how to make money in land. And apart from us, the bulk of them really revolve around the idea of going after just about any type of land. And your goal is to buy it at 30 cents on the dollar, and then hopefully you can get it turned around and sell it for 70 cents on the dollar, and you make a few grand in the middle. So that's where those strategies come in, of going to the auctions and going to the people that are delinquent in their property taxes and trying to find this dirt for cheap. You might not be able to do anything with it, but you can maybe find the neighbor who will pay you a bit more than what you paid for it. What we do is based solely in the development world, and that is where you'll see the numbers start to grow exponentially. And that's how we're able to put together deals that yield these, for us on average, these mid six-figure returns, with every once in a while dipping into the seven figures, as you guys have seen. It is focused on the development side of things. And so when we look at markets, we're looking at where we're going to move into. It really is based on where we're seeing urban growth and where we're seeing new homes being built, where we're seeing national builders moving in and building subdivisions, where we're seeing commuters moving to outside of major metropolitan areas. All of those areas are the types of areas that we go after, because we are going after land with development potential. Not just not land out in the middle of nowhere, but land with residential development potential. And that really is the big difference between the reason why we can make a $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 return on a wholesale deal, and why someone else will make $3,000, $5,000 on a land deal that they've put together. They bought it and they got it resold.
Here's the reality. What we do, what we teach, like Dave said, it's in the development world. We don't really deal in cheap land. Where there's great upside and where it's great for a property owner, where you can pay them market value, and it's great for a developer because we're the experienced ones that went and found the deal, put it together with the property owner, and knew how to structure it correctly, price and terms. The developer is willing to pay more than what just raw market value was for that, because you're delivering it up, like we said earlier, on a silver platter. But our land is never cheap. And the reason it's never cheap is because it's land that can be developed in areas where people want to live. Okay. If people don't want to live there, then yeah, the land might be cheap, but then our model doesn't work.